is the 2015 Miss Teen New York International. Please help me welcome Rachel.
Hi, good morning. Okay, first off, I'd like to thank everyone for being here this beautiful sunny morning to support the NAMIWalks in an effort to combat stigma and encourage understanding of mental illness. I would also like to thank Rory Fleschel, walk manager of the NAMIWalks Long Island and Queens, for extending an invitation for me to attend this very special event, which deals with a topic that is very personal to me. In early 2014, which was early 7th grade for me, I started having a really difficult time. I felt overwhelmed with the stress of academics, social pressure, and all the other pressures associated with being a teen. Over time, it got worse, like a lot worse, to the point where I didn't know if I'd make it to the next morning. I was fighting against something that was inside of my own head, and this went on for a really long time until I broke down and told my parents. I went on a roller coaster ride of everything from different medications, psychologists, psychiatrists, and even non-traditional treatments like Reiki, but that's a story for another time. One day, I was talking to my mom, and I told her that I wanted to compete in a pageant because I wanted to share my story with other teens who might feel alone like I did. No, it wasn't like, okay, I have depression, now let's compete. I've always been around it because my mom used to compete not too long ago and currently has 3 titles. I saw how much of a positive thing it was for her and how it was nothing like the stereotypes. I jumped on the pageant bandwagon, and me and my mom started to spend a lot of time together to shop for clothing, shoes, earrings, makeup, and all that other girly stuff. It became a habit for my mom to turn to me while we were in the car and start asking pageant questions or something along the lines of, so, what's your opinion on blah blah blah? And let's just say I became really well versed on almost all current events. I also created a website to share information about teen sadness and depression called youwillbeokay.com. So, fast forward to last October, it was finally the weekend of the competition. I had to answer questions about my personal life with complete strangers, walk on stage wearing my fun fashion, fitness wear, and evening gown, and share information about my platform. And what do you know? I won. I was crowned Miss Teen New York International in 2015. So here I am today to share my story and my message. I walk with NAMI to put a face on teen depression, and I want my peers to know that they're not alone. There's no shame in having depression. The only shame is keeping it quiet. So tell a friend, tell a parent, tell a teacher, and get help. There's no need to suffer in silence. I would once again like to thank everyone, including the walkers, the donors, and the volunteers, and anyone who just showed up to support NAMI today. This is an incredible campaign and organization that helps build better lives for millions of Americans affected by mental illness. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rachel. You are a true inspiration to all teens and all of us here today. Thank you.